Ron Delani, bandera.com. Let's go through the hype. You go to bandera.com. You click on any of the reviews on the front page. That's not all. You can go to reviews, and you can actually click on it, and there's a whole bunch more. If you want to, you can scroll down. A whole bunch down there. And you can review what I review. So let me show you how it works. If you're good enough, you get to be the Spotlight Band of the Month, just like Heart of Jordan. You get your own video on here. I will put it on there for free, and you'll get to see their music without my face in it, which is luxurious. You click on that, takes you to Heart of Jordan, takes you to their page. You get to see my write-up on them, just like I'm going to do for this band right here. So it has all the 5 points that you get to review as well. It has my intro, has a video, reaction video. Then it has how original, how creative are they? What are the vocals like? What's the musicianship like in the song? What is the song structure? How does that flow together very well? My own, hey, I get to put my own whatever I feel like, subjective point, a summary of the band, and then all of it put together right here for you to check out. Then users get to review. Look at that. Boo for you not coming and hearing this band and reviewing them. If you have come here and you have listened to this band, if you have listened to what they sound like and you did not review them, shame on you and everybody else that you come here and listen to. These bands put their heart out. You're in a band probably. You want to be on here. Don't be jealous. Review these people and give them some love. All right, you can go to reviews. You can see the reviews. Look at all these people I've reviewed. They need some love. But if you go to the front page, look how many of you have reviewed them. None. But I see a lot of you have come here and listened to them. Give some love. All right, so this is what happens. We are going to go to here, Indecision by this gentleman called Shaun Ginks. I assume it's Jinx. If not, we're going to call him Ginks. But I believe it's Jinx. Shaun Ginks. Let's see more. So if we go to his About section, we see him. See him again. Here's a little bit about him. He's apparently from Washington, UK. He doesn't know where he's from. He's either from Washington or the UK. He doesn't know. I'm sure Washington is probably a city. All right. So we're going to listen to what he has to say. He's got his own Facebook page. You can go to the About on it. See a little bit about where he's from. He's got a page. He's got a Hotmail. You can email him if you want some more information. But he's got a couple songs on here, and he asked me to listen to this one. So we're going to react to it. It's going to be totally different than some things I've heard, but it's not because it's bad. I want to hear different kinds of music. I've done Christian music. I've done indie pop music from Britain. I've listened to a pop rock band from Spain, heavy metal bands from Brazil, some metal bands from America, some rock bands from America, rap band from America. We're going to hear this band or this gentleman from Washington, UK. Let's listen. Got a good folky.
Maybe we're holding on for the flip of
good voice.
Or something as nice as maybe we're floating by on a
see the bass moving in the background. I like that. Simple strum. Drums not too difficult. It's just kind of following the song, keeping it in time. The little hidden bass in the background is doing all the movement. I like that. We got a little bit of a rasp in his voice. That's good. Touch flat, but that's okay. A lot of people probably wouldn't notice it. It's real close. It's real close. I like that. I tell you, I really like whenever people bring in a tambourine. It adds an element. I really think it does. I really do like that sound. So it's got this drive to it. See how it moves forward. That's a good musical progression, because what it does is it drives you to where your psychology wants you to turn it around. Good job. a couple little guitars in the background. I like that harmony. I'm hoping there's a bridge in this, because this has got all the elements of a good song. It's got some good songwriting. It's passionate. It's got some good guitars, some good drums, a moving bass. You know, it kind of picked it up with that little tambourine. I'm really hoping there's a bridge in here, because I think a bridge will really seal the deal. So if you go from that verse, chorus, and then you have this breakdown, slow bridge part, and then pick back up in the chorus, I'm really hoping that really has that. Oh, is that a slide guitar? I'm kind of shocked, because I'm from Alabama, if you can't tell by my accent, and to hear this pseudo country tone in there is very interesting to me. I like that. Chorus without anything, drums coming in to pick it back up. I'm impressed. I'll tell you right now, the bands that I have listened to from Britain, from UK, every one of them have made me happy. Every one of them. All right. So let's talk about Indecision. I am not indecisive about Indecision. So an interesting element to it. I listened to a band just a minute ago, and it was a metal song. Don't get me wrong, it was metal, but it was very similar in structure. And the one thing that band didn't do is it was missing some progression kind of feeling to it. Well, this one, the interesting thing about it is it had some of the same feel where, you know, when you get into a song and you feel like it's not moving anywhere. This one didn't have that, don't get me wrong. But the thing that the tone, the overall drive of this song remained the same. But the movement and the direction of the guitar writing kept making it want to go forward, and that's what it was doing. It was like he was going dum da da da, you know. So it was actually moving up in pitch, and then creating a turnaround, and it keep going in circles of indecision. Right? No. So I think it moved forward very well. I'll tell you right now, I was happy about the vocals. I'm happy about the bass in it. It wasn't really high in the mix. I don't really usually jack people up on recording, so don't worry about that. But it was moving in the background. It seemed to be the piece that was kind of moving the song forward and moving as well. And the tambourine, loved it. Why? Because it added a higher pitch in there, added an element. And when it did, it kind of picked the song up a little. I like that. Move forward. I'm going to talk about the other things. I'm going to talk about the guitar pieces. I'm going to talk about your solo in there. I'm going to break down your singing. I'm going to break down every bit of it. But, you know, I'll just go tell you and let you know that, Britain, you have not let me down. You know, I heard from one of the managers of the other bands that I did a review from, and he said the hard thing about Britain is you've got so much unsigned talent out there, and I absolutely believe it. You have shocked me and impressed me to a degree. I saw Shaun Ginks, and I was like, Shaun, you recorded this yourself. You did all the music yourself. I believe that's what he says in his biography. And I'm thinking to myself, do I want to hurt this man's feelings by listening to it and being brutally honest that I am? And he shocked me. You shocked me. Okay, this is how it's going to work. I'm going to give my full rundown. I'm going to give you a page to yourself. It's going to be very similar to this one, wherever I put it. It's going to be very similar to this one. Guys, I want you to go onto these bands and review them. You don't just go on there and hear what I have to say, my cockamamie voice on top of it, but you need to listen to these bands. You can go here to their YouTubes and stuff and listen to them without me in if you feel like it, and you need to review these guys. I mean, there's a lot of good unsigned bands out there. I've never heard them. There's not one band that I have not heard for the first time that you have not seen on my website. Not one. Not one. I don't give people slack. I've just been utterly impressed, shocked and amazed by some of the absolute great bands that are out there. But I'm telling you, if you trip and fumble, if you're holding that ball and you drop it, I'm gonna let everybody know. Shaun, you hadn't fumbled. Great job. Bandera.com.